Every month, Kenya is getting between 300 million and 500 million every month from these platforms. So we are increasing our revenues as a country from this space. We need to manage the negative effects, but we need to promote the positive effects that are making our artists, content creators, and many other people in that space to explore opportunities, make money, and grow their talents. I was looking at one of the best paying content creator is now at 7 million shillings every month. And one of the largest digital TVs is already up and running. We already have 15 digital TVs, and that space is expanding. So again, there is opportunity for our young people, and the display of talent here just confirms what else we can do as a country to promote our economy, especially the creative economy. As we all know, many statements have been made here about this event being CBC in practice. I know we had a debate as a country for a while about where we were going with our education. And I want to thank all education stakeholders, our teachers, our teacher management units, and everybody else, including, of course, the input of many parents whom we engaged. I think we engaged close to 20,000 parents in formulating and straightening the challenges that were there with CBC. I am very proud to announce to the country that all the challenges that we had with CBC have now been sorted out. And our children can learn knowing very well where we are all going, and parents should be sure what is happening to their children. I must thank the Committee of Parliament when we took proposals to them on enhancing our education budget. Members of Parliament did approve. And this year, we have the largest budget for education in Kenyan history. And we have put that budget together because education is central to the development of Kenya. Our human capital development being the best asset that we have as a nation requires every facilitation that we can put together as a country. And because of what we have managed to do around that space, I am now very confident that we have what it takes to sharpen our human capital and make it ready for any assignment. And our young people from kindergarten all the way to university, we now have clarity on how we are going to use the resources that we have allocated to make sure that all our children get the learning that they deserve and progress their education to the best of their ability, and make sure that we unlock the talent of every young person in Kenya. Viongozi wote, walimu walio kati yetu, adjudicators, committee ambayo imesimamia, na wanafunzi wetu, hamjambo. Good afternoon, everybody. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Assalamu alaikum. Asanteni sana. Kwanza, mimi nataka nimshukuru Mungu kwa kutupatia hii nafasi, na niwapongeze wale wote ambao walishiriki katika festival hii ya muziki katika mashule zetu na colleges zetu zote pamoja na university. And I want to say in a very special way, congratulations to the teams that have performed here, listening, watching. What has happened here confirms to me that we have indeed not just a great nation, but we have great talent in Kenya. And I want to say congratulations. The inspiration that I have seen from the many scripts of song, of drama, and of everything else that I have watched is a testament and a manifestation that indeed we are a wealthy nation in terms of talent, creativity, and also innovation. I have seen with my own eyes this great display of wonderful talent. And let me say to all who participated to get us here, from those who started at the lower levels, we've been told here about 2 million learners in different categories participated in the initial program, and 130,000 made it to Nyeri. I want to say to those who have made it here this morning and afternoon, congratulations again. Pongezi sana. On the subject of teachers, I know we have a wonderful teaching force in Kenya. We've all moved to the next level. I know there are discussions between the Teacher Service Commission and the teacher representatives. I want to ask them to expedite the negotiations because Government of Kenya has provided the resources for teachers to enhance their pay packages. So if we can conclude the negotiations so that teachers can go forward and benefit from the resources that we have made available. I also want to ask all the other stakeholders to make it easy and faster for us to find agreement so that we can move forward together as a nation. So I am truly grateful to all of you who have participated. You have worked very hard. I know that it's not easy always to organize such a big meeting, big event, 130,000 people. I saw First Lady calculating in her mind how 130,000 people look like. That's quite, she was, because 130,000 people is quite a feat. I'm even surprised that Frederick is saying we should increase to 230,000 people, 60,000. That's quite momentous. What I think we need to agree on is, Waziri, to try and see how more of the children with special needs can also be part of this festival. We need to celebrate them, and we need to make sure that they too join the celebration of our culture, the celebration of our talent, and be able to take the country forward. Finally, let me also say that this is not a celebration, this is not just a celebration of talent, it's also a celebration of our culture. I see through this talent a celebration of who we are as a country, a celebration of our diversity. And this is as it should be. This is a Kenya that we all must be proud of. And I am very happy that we are making steps, we are making progress for the benefit of us as a Kenyan society, working together, building back better together as a country, and we're all united in this trajectory. I can confirm that we are well aligned in what we need to do, and especially on the subject you mentioned about monetizing the great talent at display here. I have already given direction on what we need to do. And we have agreed that as a country, we must not just watch what our children are doing here. We must have a program on how to carry it forward and how to ensure that the talent on display here progresses to the next level in terms of the artists themselves, but also we tap into the monetization programs that exist for us, not just to encourage the artists that we have in our midst, but to also make sure that they can carry this into the future, commercialize the great talent that that's on display, and benefit themselves. So I'm going to say two things in that respect. Number one is that we are going to provide for promotion of the teachers that have done this great job. Number two is that we are going to work with the two ministries to make sure that those who have done exceptionally well, we can also provide for their training within our country, as Ababu was saying, and beyond our country, because we want to give them exposure and make sure that they do better than they have done. And finally, all those who get a certificate for doing one thing or another, we have international fora. And I want to ask the ministry to work with the adjudicators so that we identify some of the best so that we can give them scholarships to go to places where their talent can be taken to the next level.